Sanders. Really patrol the paint and protect that rim area. Yeah, but there's nothing. Looking forward to the return of Danny Granger.
Well, with him being sidelined, it's going to take some creative work by this coaching staff to keep the ship afloat.
I agree. It settles the team down offensively. You establish success in the
it seemed he won over his roster from the moment he took over. He placed a lot of confidence and trust in his players, and most importantly, brought a breath of positivity and positive energy to that locker room and to that team.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height. And back to Vogel, he really helped instill the identity of this Pacers team of toughness and defense. Steve, that willingness to battle. That's a perfect fit with their personnel. The way he motivates this team to defend and play with that edge. I just love the Pacers team, the talent, along with Frank Vogel. Just a really nice fit.
After signing the big contract, a lot was expected from Roy Hibbert last season, and he put a little pressure on himself, but he also had a wrist injury, got off to a slow start.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 3 straight makes to start this game, looking good. With the rebound. And for Hibbert, first-time All-Star in 2012. Slow start cost him a shot, I think, to repeat as an All-Star last season. That was after he signed the big contract, too, with the Pacers. Yeah, but he sure recovered well because in the second half of the season and the playoffs, he was one of the best players in the NBA. In fact, he gave Miami all kinds of troubles in the East Conference Final. Opportunity he fails to convert very often. Hill kicks it to West. Feeds to Jordan. And stolen by Knight. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Ilyasova. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive. Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
There's the dish to Hibbert. Shoot from the right block. That's good. Hibbert's got 7. Bucks trail by 3.
They really playing good defense. Shoot, they are higher overall than us. But once I get my dude right, it's gonna be no excuses. My dude gonna be maxed out and everything. I'm gonna have the signature moves and everything. Man, I'm turned though. If we lose in the playoffs, it's okay. I'm not the best person in the game. And we lose, that's the game. Shoot, I had 88 episodes, and I thought, see, if I would have went farther in the playoffs, made it all the way to the finals, I'll get some more videos, but the Blazers, the Trailblazers, they just, they was just making threes. So I was like, bump it. Let them just. They kept passing the ball all to the teammates on the Trailblazers. And like, they just kept making threes back to back. And we couldn't even stop them. You could even jump up and have your hands up and you still lose.
Going back to last year for a second, this was one of the few matchups that they didn't get the better end of things. They split the season series. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Larry Drew said to his team.
But I'm going to post as many as I can today. And then tomorrow I go to the doctor. I'm going to get back on the grind. Because every 2 weeks I go to the doctor.
Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And as always, Doris, thank you. the hill to the inside. Indiana moving the ball from deep. George and the Pacers can't get it to go. Steve, you mentioned the stalemate they played to a year ago. Do you see that happening again this year?
Kevin, I'm not sure. It's really too early to tell. It wouldn't surprise me, I'd say that much, after what happened last year.
107 left to play here in the first. Second chance effort, and Scola puts it in.
You know, when he's in that tight, with that kind of height advantage over the defender.
Nana did say she was going to come at nighttime. I know it's going to be dark. She went all the way to Georgia.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and
That's
converted
crazy,
their
man.
opportunity. And it's George.
That's crazy.
Incredible timing.
I'm on episode 9 right now. I'm gonna just keep making videos. I'm gonna just keep posting my whole
We're going to remember
console.
when this game is all said and done. Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now, here is George.
I wonder what else I'm gonna
Points
post.
for him last game against
Cause I know I got
Boy,
Facebook
yeah, going
gaming.
offensive, just
I
living
got
at the line.
Twitch.
You know, the
I
only
got
tough part of that
YouTube.
basket for him
What else
is
I
getting
got?
into such good
I got
position.
Twitch.
The
I
rest
got
of it
YouTube. I got
is
Facebook
Here's
gaming.
Delfino following the basket by George Hill. One
Yeah, that's
second
it. I got
separating the
YouTube.
shot clock and game.
YouTube, Twitch,
Swung like a
gaming,
pendulum.
Twitch.
George passes to Mahimi. It's blocked.
We only got 3 games.
Puts up a prayer. No good. And that concludes
Oh yeah,
our
Streamline. Well, Streamline,
first
you know.
quarter of play.
Oh yeah, Streamline. That's
Bucks
smart.
lead by 1.
Streamline.
And back in a moment as
Yes, sir. I get to play. Yes, sir.
for the Bucks.
They're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
You have to be smart.
Something else they've been able to do so
Okay.
far tonight
I
is
got
earn
you.
those
I
tough
got you.
points in the paint.
Let's see.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was just a shocking result. Nobody saw it coming. You know, to lose the team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the entire game. I mean, they were like zombies up there. That's an
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know how to set a pick now.
Presented by Gatorade to see
Know how to
who's
set
on
a
the
pick
floor,
now.
all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Hill,
Good layup, good
Watson
layup.
out there with Lance Stevenson. That's Scola, and it's Mahimi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Indiana shooting is beautiful right now. 60%
I'm not trying to play too much defense, because once you play defense, it's like once they go inside the hole,
Defended by Ilyasova. Scola dishes to Watson. Here's the 3.
he missed that. Let's go.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were
All right, let's go.
very lucky.
Fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Harris outside.
Let's see. That's it.
Kicks to Pachulia.
Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
He feeds it to Ilyasova. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow.
He missed it.
It's hauled in by Watson.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Well, the Pacers wanted to grab the attention of the league with their postseason play. They certainly did
Let's
that.
see. Let's see.
They
Let's
marched through
see.
the first 2
We
rounds.
playing good. We
Knocking
playing good. He
off
didn't
the
pass
Hawks and
it to the.
Knicks.
He didn't pass it
Remember, they
yet.
were a game away from the NBA Finals.
Let's go.
Ridnour against Scola. And Ilyasova kicks to Pachulia. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one.
It's only the second quarter. We just gotta take our time. That's all. That's all. You just gotta take your time.
To the test. I don't think there's any doubt about that. They gained respect league-wide even more than they had going into the playoffs. You know, 7 games, Clark, and you saw them all, which a lot of folks didn't see coming.
I know that's the case, and yet the way the Pacers showed such grit in that series, it indicates they can compete with anybody. And when you have a defensive anchor like they do in Roy Hibbert, they've got a chance to be be a championship team before long. You know, you look at Zaza Pachulia, and he's a guy I think that's underrated. Can really score around the basket. He knows how to use his body.
I thought it was my name. I thought it was my nickname. I thought it was Jaja. But it's Zaza. It's Zaza with the Z and A. It's just like my nickname. Z.
No good on the second, so he hits Watson from the Republic of Georgia and Eastern Union. Played most of his career in
Probably a little different in Atlanta.
It is. He's a lot different, actually, for the Republic of Georgia.
Just a little.
Yes.
But he's really solidified his place in the league. Soft, throws his weight around, back up center.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Paul George was the number 10 pick back in 2010. He's exceeded expectations and has now become a cornerstone player for the Pacers at both ends. George said, quote, "When I step on the floor, I feel like I'm the best player out there. Whether it's LeBron or Carmelo, defensively, I'm good enough to force turnovers and bring him to reality. Offensively, I want that pressure to be the go-to guy." Kevin, a lot of confidence, but he's got the talent to deliver on that ambition.
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's still rounding out his game. He has all the physical tools you could want, but it's just a matter of continuing to put in the work.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, the Bucks were the last team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs, and part of the reason that happened was because they didn't really do well against the rest of the conference. 24 and 28 against the East.
Sanders' shot is good. Mark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
Watson, the pass to Hibbert. No luck. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Oh, that was a good pass, but he didn't catch the ball.
Clark, as you
Man,
the rest of the Eastern
that was a.
Conference.
It lit it up. That was speed, and yeah, I was going too fast.
Up last year. Remember, they made the big trade at midseason too, going for J.J. Redick, moving young players, and I think that changed. And of course, the coaching switch from Scott Skiles to Jim Boylan, so they lost some of their momentum.
That's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
The Bucks trail. Knight kicks to Mayo. That's good. This from Knight.
They got to continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
And the Pacers. Here's Hill after the made shot from Sanders. Copeland dishes
He
to
didn't do
West,
nothing.
and he drops in the layup off the glass. West has got 6.
Once they score, we can't really do nothing.
Now getting involved in the offense.
But I don't know why we saying we though. But like my team, once they score the basket, they can't do nothing. They trying their best not to get a foul.
Slow and long climb from the finals. We can finally say the Pacers are back and they're going to be around for a while, contending for championships.
And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And for the
I feel like
Pacers,
throwing up though, cause I don't feel
in
too
Detroit,
good.
the attendance in Indiana has sagged. They
I don't
were at the
feel
bottom
too
half
good.
Percentage-wise, Steve, for the last 9 years.
Well, it's time for the in the NBA, and hey, it's Indiana. I mean, this is a basketball state.
And it's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And here's Mayo from beyond the arc.
Mayo, why would you take that shot? Come on now, don't take that shot. Just wait until you get open.
Really, the offense is flowing quite nicely right
Just because he passed you the ball and you have to take that 3 doesn't mean you have to rush
Like
it.
what we're seeing.
Best passes to Copeland. Just
shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Come on, that was a rush shot too, man. Come on, brother. Take your time.
And George picks to go. The ball. Butler covering. Indiana moving it around. Sanders with the steal. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Mayo. Got 4 points in the quarter.
He drains those.
Hill drives in. Pass to George. He dishes it to Hibbert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hibbert's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting is.
If he loses, we're gonna be 5-3. If we lose, we're gonna be 5-3, man.
Who's standing by on the sideline, of course.
Control the boards and control the paint. We got to give those guys a little bit of help. Close the floor a little bit.
You've got to do a little bit of everything. Thank you, Karan. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, stay right where you are for the halftime show. Then we'll be back for the start of the second half of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Halftime in the Hoosier State in a close one.
Yeah, if he loses, we're gonna be 5-3, man.
Indiana with the lead against Milwaukee. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded out effort. To do it, we'll send you back to the game in Indianapolis. The third quarter is coming up next.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Coach need to put
Here we
me
go
in,
now, the
man.
start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Coach need to put me in.
That's absolute domination in this one for Hibbert. 15 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
On the court for the Bucks, Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Mayo out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small.
I wish 2K14 was like 2K20 though. Just the animations, the crossovers, the jumpers.
During the season before last, the Bucks' problem had been offense. They just couldn't put up points consistently, and even when their defense would hold up, they would simply get outgunned by teams. They decided to change that by trying to be more of a transition team last year.
Hibbert kicks to George.
Yeah, it's nighttime now. I can't make no more videos. Probably tonight I can, but I gotta be prepared.
As to where the open man was.
And back to the Bucks actually led the entire Eastern Conference in pace and were 3rd overall in the NBA. The only teams that were ahead of them were the Rockets and Nuggets, 2 teams you always think of running.
Well, it makes sense for the Bucks to have played that style last year. You have that backcourt of Ellis, Jennings.
Bro, how did he make that, man? It bounced off the rim, hit the backboard, and went back in, bro. Like,
In the end, they made
that's some
changes in the offense.
lucky stuff. That's some lucky stuff that they be doing.
Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Sanders. Hill pulls it in.
I would have passed it out.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. West
I would have
is
passed it
Butler.
out if I was Sanders.
Hill dishes to George. 6 on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's converted it into points.
Ooh.
Defense stood tall there.
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10".
Crossed the heck out of him.
Coming away with deflection.
What the heck, man? He crossed over to the right and went full speed ahead and tried to drive in for a layup.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Indiana's success last season was built around its defensive prowess, and they usually would set the tone at the start of the game. They were one of the best in the league at allowing the fewest first quarter points.
Luis Scola, he's checked in.
I can't wait to play 15, 16, and 17 on Xbox
And the
One.
second free throw, good. once more.
If they don't make no more Maddens and 2Ks, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to play 15, 16, and 17 on 2K.
They allowed the fewest
Play, well,
first quarter
2K
points of
basically,
any team in
but
the league last year, Kevin. That's a great way
I might
to
do it
set
for
the
Madden
tempo,
too. I might
set
play
the tone,
15.
in a ball game. And the Pacers
No, I
were
don't
able
think
to
so.
establish that defense
I don't
right
think
away.
so. I don't think I'm gonna play no more Madden. But that's after I'm done with every single game I play. But I might just play. I just might buy 15, 16, 17 for 2K and play it. But I don't know yet. Might have to go online.
All the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And that one's good. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
Out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Hill, Scola sets a screen for George.
Stop him from driving in, guys.
Well, there, nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Tobias Harris last year for what became a couple of second-round picks. They did much the same with Mbah Moute. Most out of your assets. Guys, we'll see how the Bucks
I'm
do
turned.
shuffling their
I'm
pieces
always
around.
turned, but I'm having fun and stuff. I push it. I push it.
Doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Kicks it to Hibbert. To the left wing. Here's Walters. No
Yeah, he
good.
missed.
But a tight.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work.
Come on, guys. Teamwork, 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 teamwork.
You know, one of the bigger improvements last season, as I saw it, was Larry Sanders
Come
transforming
on.
from player at that end of the floor.
Now Hill after the missed three from Walters. Hill dishes to Hibbert. 6 to shoot. Bucks trail by 6. And for Sanders, some of his improvement offensively was just sticking to his strength, finishing around the rim.
Come on, don't make that three. Pass the ball and try to attack the basket. Try to attack the basket.
And he gets it to go.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious.
The Pacers.
Well, after a brief 2 years,
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Larry building a wall around the rim defensively.
Basket.
After the made shot from Stevenson, 3-pointer, Ridnour.
I would have.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. It's back to Hill. I thought they would upset him, but many thought
Come.
That series, Miami wasn't even interested until the fourth quarter. They knew they could just flip a switch and beat this Milwaukee.
Yeah, we're gonna be 5-3, man.
Pacers. Assist of the game coming on some
And
very clever point guard play.
just keep me on the bench a lot, man. Like,
You well know you.
Yeah, no
only got 11 minutes on the court. Everybody else got 13 or higher
Here's
minutes.
Knight. Down low, Weston Hibbert. George Hill at the 1. Paul George at the 2. And it's Copeland in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers 5.
Oh, the pass to back out.
And good on the basket. Book it. Butler's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Here's Hill. The pass to Copeland. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. George against Bale.
in rebounding from him, and that's what George does. He wants to average double-digit rebounds.
The first one falls for him. Clark, you mentioned the height of Paul George. 6'8" when he was drafted. He actually grew to 6'10" in his rookie season, Steve. So he's a young guy that's continuing to grow both on the floor and physically.
Yeah, he may be 7'2" by his fourth year. I'll tell you, though, he gives you power forward size and rebounding with guard skills. And it's easy to see why the Pacers are so excited about him.
Does he remind you of anybody in particular?
A bit like Scottie Pippen, early in his career. Maybe not quite as strong as Scottie, but a similar skill set.
Yeah, we gonna lose this. I might as well just get prepared.
Pressure on the defense by probing inside.
It's their overall,
And
man.
when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Hill kicks to Copeland. Pass to Hibbert. A terrific. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Somehow this team found its identity around defense and the emergence of some younger players that may serve them well going forward. You get Danny Granger back with the young emerging talent. This team should contend for a while.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
Well, had some advice for his team over that last break. He loved the work.
And Granger was able to
Stop making threes.
during the regular season, but eventually had to once again miss the rest of the games. But the team had grown to where, that probably didn't derail them as it might have, Steve, in the past.
Well, the big thing with the Pacers, Kevin, is that they have a lot
You
of
see how they driving in the lane?
across the roster, and with the emergence of Paul George, who kind of took Granger's spot,
Can't just
they were
shoot
able to move
threes.
on pretty well without him.
Ilyasova. Copeland off the bench from Hibbert. Legal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Bucks trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Mayo dishing to Sanders. Back to Mayo. Fires from the wing. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Mayo.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Here's Hibbert.
Oh no, you can't stop that.
Ilyasova. Traps him.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Why, he's something.
Things can get out of hand, so this is a good
That's Frank
timeout.
Vogel right
Let's
there.
get this
I
update
think.
now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. The one point he really drove home was that defensively, they have to do a better job of taking away the outside shot. They're going to be dedicating more manpower to the perimeter from now on. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial.
Two free throws, drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Mayo's been doing. He's got 8 points and 1 steal.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And the first one drops. Mayo hits them both. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hill kicks to Hibbert.
Don't let them score. Don't let them score. There you go.
With the steal. And they're running. And here they go.
There you go.
Take on the turnover. Curves and tightness become a factor.
Well, it's become a
He
battle
made
of
that.
Clark. This is as
He made that.
we could have hoped for. Now here is Harris. Outside Butler. Back to Harris. Ilyasova, a screen on him. Here's Harris. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
What a shot over the bigger man. I'll tell you what, that could prove to be a
Get
massive
to
play.
the basket. Feed the post. Alright, I'm gonna try to feed the post. I didn't have enough time on the clock.
Indiana leading.
Oh,
Outside
snap.
Hill. 107 left in the fourth.
We still got time. We still got time.
Last passes to Copeland.
We still got time.
Bucket 6. Here's Hill. It's in.
Oh, what a
We still good. We still good.
Outside Butler. Harris outside. Back to Butler. Inside. Here's Sanders.
Oh, he could have made that.
Jack on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We still gonna lose though, but that's alright. We still gonna lose.
He has 9 rebounds. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Oh, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You gotta love it.
So it comes up empty at the line. It falls. And that shot.
Now with the lead, I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time, milk the clock a little bit. Here if they need it.
Now, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Sanders dishes to Mayo. Here's Harris. So
That's alright. I could have made the shot though, but it's alright.
Right to the very end.
We lost.
The coach is happy with the outcome.
On the sideline, of course.
Guys, standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan.
If I would have made that 3, it would have been 63 to 64.
Our player of the game,
So-
Roy Hibbert.
If I would have made that shot, it would have been 63 to 64, man. So I'm perfectly fine with that. You enjoying the series and this is your favorite game or whatever, make sure you leave a like. But if you want to talk about the video or you have something to say, just leave a comment. Yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.